Hi, I'm at BET today and I'm talking to Mary Stagsetter from AbleNet. Mary's going to talk us through some of the interesting computer access devices.
Actually, we'll talk about communication
devices that are available through AbleNet at the moment.
Yep. Let's focus on three.
Hi.
We'll focus on three products. One will be a small device that every time you touch the top, it plays a different message. Then we'll move to another device that actually have lots of opportunities for communication. And then we'll move to the iPad.
That's exciting.
Okay? So the first device that we have is called a Step-by-Step. And what this product does is you have 2 minutes of recording time available to record messages that can be put in a sequence. So every time I touch a button in a housing, and every time I touch the top, it will play a different message that I've recorded into it. So let's make an assumption that we have a storybook and we'd like to have the student read that storybook. We can record each page.
And it will play in the sequence that you recorded it.
Exactly. I could also plug in a cord and a battery-operated toy, or any appliance could be activated at the right time in the story as well, drawing more meaning and comprehension to that. But think of anything in a sequence, and you can put it on here. So we have a task analysis. It may be used at home because we're going to go through the steps to make something.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd be baking.
Set of instructions.
Set of instructions. Same thing in the school. Mm-hmm. What's going to happen next? I also can have a conversation with you saying, hi, you're going to ask me how I am. I can say I'm fine. I could tell you a joke. So again, very powerful.
Turn-taking sequence as well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it really works.
Simple.
Yep, works on really that beginning level of communication, and it is one activation. Now, when you're looking for someone to have more opportunities to be able to look at a symbol and actually pair that symbol with the communication, and then speak to the broader community or someone else, we have something called the Quick Talker. And the Quick Talker has actually a series. This one happens to be 7, but there's a 7, a 12, and a 23, and basically that's the number of messages you would have available. You would insert an overlay that would have pictures on it, record the messages, and now I'm able in any environment to be able to communicate my message. What we have here is something in regards to home, whether I want to drink, I want to rest, I want to eat, or I want to watch TV. Rather than dragging someone to that activity, as a child might do when they want something, they now can take a look at a device and have an opportunity to speak those messages. Devices like these have levels. This one happens to have 5 levels.
So you can record 5 different overlays.
Mm-hmm. And you can sync them up with the different environments or different activities and quickly and easily change them out for multiple communication opportunities for the students.
Does it come with the software for generating the overlays?
You know, they do not, but on our website, which is AbleNet, we have where you can access the other sites. So BoardMaker, you can access InDesign. There's a new program called Matrix Maker out. So there's many other symbol making software programs. So you take a look at some of those. But on our website, you can go and actually, if you have BoardMaker, you could make a BoardMaker board. But we don't sell that particular program ourselves. Mm-hmm. Let's move on quickly into the iPad.
This is the iPad.
That's right. So when folks have iPads, now we've made a communication app.
What's the name of the app?
Sounding Board.
Sounding Board.
And it truly is an open app. It's very easy to go in and create any board that you want. It has from 1 to 9 cells, and in those cells you can go ahead and you can create messages. And then with the messages you create, you label them yourself.
So you put your own pictures.
Put your own pictures, and you label them. Yet we have a base of 800 or more symbols that you can access. So first you can go look through the symbol library. You could take your own photo with your iPad too, or you can upload anything from your photo library that's already in your iPad.
And is it a particular, which symbol system are you using?
AbleNet actually has their own. Yep, we have our own. So it's a very distinct symbol system that AbleNet has created. Mm-hmm. It also has the opportunity for auditory scanning.
Yeah.
So, and there is a switch called Bluetooth that is switch accessible. So now, you using the switch, students are able to access the boards without having to actually touch the iPad itself.
So you can control it completely with the switch.
Completely, and that really helps for individuals that are physically unchallenged, that really haven't been able to gain that access to the iPad.
And you don't need to plug the switch in, you can just have it nearby.
You can have it nearby, and you don't have to have a switch, but the really the benefit of the Bluetooth is that you can, if someone already has a dedicated or proper switch for them, they can use that switch that's already been assessed for them.
Their own switch.
Exactly, and they can actually have this plugged in and it will access the device. So it really turns your iPad, your iPod Touch, or your iPhone into a communication device.
That's excellent. And can you use the switch to control other iPad apps as well?
So that's a really great question, because now people are coming out with so many apps that you'll want to check to make sure they're accessible. I know that there's a couple companies, Inclusive Technologies, just came out with 3 programs that are specifically designed for the Bluetooth.
Right.
But this device itself actually has other key functions that you can use on your computer. So whether it's an app or whether it's your computer itself, it can work on page up, page down.
Right.
It can work right and left arrows, up and down arrows. So it really pays to take a look at what the Bluetooth can do.
And that's called a Bluetooth
wireless switch.
Thank you.
Okay,
That's
sure.
really interesting. Thank you, Mary.